Hello fellow YouTubers. I wanted to do a review on this knife because I haven't seen one online for this anywhere. This is the Quartermaster, Mr. Furley. You may know or may not know, but what Quartermaster does is they name a lot of their knives after characters from 80s TV shows. So there's a Mr. Roper, the eviction knife, there's B.A. Baracus, there's this one, the Mr. Furley. It's pretty cool. It's I'm not going to give you all the specs or anything. I just wanted to show a little bit about what it looked like because I hadn't seen anything. So we'll go through a little bit of the things here that I like, some of the things that I dislike, kind of give you an overall review of what I feel about it. The first thing is it's aluminum and it's gray on one side, it's blue on the other. I just think that's so cool. It's really a very unique style to have the two different colors. It's cool. I just don't see this that often. Blade centering is just about spot on. And when you open it up, you can see it has kind of the shape of like a shark or maybe even a dolphin with a dorsal fin, the gills. It's got a nice finger choil here, place where you can put your fingers. There's a little bit of jimping back here, which is kind of nice. And then you turn it over, you've got the dolphin or the shark in the sea, the blue. So I think that's pretty cool. One thing to note about this is this pocket clip. I will say this, it's awful. It looks like it was tacked on as an afterthought. Oh, by the way, let's put a pocket clip on here. I know a lot of you use pocket clips. I really don't. First thing I do for most of my knives, I take them off. But I just want to show it what it looked like with the pocket clip on. When I open it up, it does create a bit of a hot spot right there. This is poking up. That's hitting the palm of my hand. This back here, it's a little raised. It's not great. I mean, it's sturdy. It's going to stay in your pocket. It's not going to come off, but I just don't care for it. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 3. It looks clunky. It takes away from the otherwise cool design of this knife. So I don't like it. But that's me. I don't like pocket clips to begin with. I take them off. The only ones that have anything on there are my zero tolerance. I usually keep those pocket clips on because they're pretty small and they kind of just allow for the knife to go in and out. It is a frame lock. It doesn't have much stick lock, which is kind of cool. You can open and close it with one hand. I will say the flipper, it's a flipper design, and there's a little jimping on this, so you can get some good traction on it, but watch this. I mean, that hit the, sorry about that, that hit the cloth, but that's it. This is just, and that's me really trying to go after it. If I give it a little wrist flick and a snap, it'll open up. But this knife, as far as a flipper, it just doesn't cut it. I don't know that much about Quartermasters. This is my first one. I don't think it's on any kind of a ball bearing system. I know the pivot screw here, it has these, and get a little bit closer to this. You can see it's like a flathead on one side and then a flathead on the other. You can make that adjustment. I've loosened it, and when I did, I got a little bit of blade play. So right now it's about the least amount of play I can have and still get it open without it sticking. So from a scale of 1 to 10, the flipping on this, I'd have to give it a 3. It's just terrible. So far we've got pocket clip 3, flipping action 3. Overall design is just fantastic, just beautiful. I'd give that a 10. I just love that design. I love the blue on one side, I love the gray on the other. I mean, these are obviously unnecessary, but they're cutouts. They do kind of look like gills on a shark, which I think is really cool. The other thing that I would rate this knife on is sharpness. This edge, this is probably the sharpest knife I've ever gotten out of the box. I mean, this will cut air. I mean, this is that sharp. I would give the blade a solid 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's phenomenal. And both edges here and here. I mean, it is sharp. Notice the nice swedge. That's a nice touch. I do like that. Couple of tips for you. I did want to point this out. It does have, like I said, the flathead screws. It's not like a typical Torx screw. So in order to get that, what I've done is I'll set it up in, I'll do like a clamp, and then this makes adjustment pretty easy. You can use that to hold, and then I'll put a screwdriver on both sides and hold one side while I make the adjustment with the other. So just a tip, if you want to adjust that pivot screw, that's kind of how you have to do that. The other thing that I did want to point out is it scratches very easily. I take very good care of my knives. I'm pretty particular about them. But you can see it's already got one scratch here. You flip it over, it's got another scratch here and here. And that was from adjusting with the screwdrivers and not having anything to hold it. So that clamp really comes in handy if you want to adjust that. Make sure to have something to hold it steady so you're not, fidgeting around and slipping and with the screwdriver and scratching up your knife. But that's it. That's it for this knife. Again, overall design, fabulous. Flipping action, terrible. Pocket clip, terrible. The blade, awesome. That's it. That is the Quartermaster Mr. Furley. Let's turn this around. Last shot of that. All right, thanks. Appreciate any comments you have. Hope this helps somebody.